I think if we don't include the perspectives of those who have been victims of crime, it is incredibly narrow-minded and is not expansive to what harm repair and healing can possibly look like for those who have been injured.
The dichotomy is actually it's a false narrative, because oftentimes people that create harms have been harmed themselves. Because we know that hurt people, and we never consider that in the adjudication of crimes and what have you. We don't consider that the offender has been a victim, may have been a victim, and 90% of the time they usually are, and that the victims themselves often do not want retribution and revenge. They usually want some type of mediation in connection to dealing with the situation. So I think that if we are to overcome this dichotomy, then we have to have a more inclusive dialogue between the parties.
Many survivors told us, when we criminalize domestic violence, please don't do that. We don't want our partners arrested and put in jail. But we sort of thought we knew best. We were doing the risk assessment, and so we decided that that's how it should be handled. So here we are years later, really trying to think about how to undo that harm. And that looks like listening to survivors and how we deliver services to them. Many of them want their family.
We have a group of 700 leaders that's gone through our leadership development program, directly impacted people, in 38 states plus Washington, D.C. And part of our funding is to provide engagement opportunities between our network of leaders and the SJC sites around the country. We believe that those closer to the problem are closer to the solution.
From the perspective of a victim advocate, that the worst thing that could happen is we inadvertently create risk. And that's not what this effort is about. And so I believe that there's a pathway to have that conversation and be open. Systems don't move easily. In fact, they invite us to go back to what we know to do at every step of the way. And so I think it's about inadvertently creating risk and our desire to do better.